How's it going, guys? Serious here. Today I'm going to be farming the King of the Mists or the ritual boss 50 times. Now, as usual, I'm going to be storing everything that I earn in a separate currency tab, a Noman tab, and a dump tab, quad tab for the rares and the uniques we get. Now, as for the fight itself, it's really simple. You just go in and kill the boss, no extra monsters, no nothing, just 2 phases. Kill the boss, get the loot, and leave. Now, of course, this boss can drop raw currency, exalted orbs, chaos orbs, or even divine orbs. And let's talk about the other drops. First of all, the boss can drop some omens. We're getting maybe 3 omens dropped from the boss quite often. Now, a lot of these omens are expensive. We have a lot of them that are worth more than a divine, and some are worth a few exalted orbs as well. Now, we do have some that aren't quite worth anything, but it's okay. We have a large drop pool. Now, in terms of the specific unique drops from the boss, we have a diamond, an armor, some pair of boots, a belt, and a staff. Now, in terms of what's worth what, the armor, boots, and staff are worthless. They're not worth anything. The belt, it can be worth a few divine orbs maybe if we get max rolls, and if you have positive rolls on the charm and flask stuff. And of course we do have the from nothing diamond. Now this one right here sells unidentified for 1 divine apiece. However, it does have a large roll, so it can roll any keystone in the game. 2 right now are expensive. One of them is the Val Pact, which is worth 18 divines at least. And we have the Walker of the Wilds, which is worth 12 divines. Now, depending on how many jewels I get, I'll see if I identify them or not. I don't know how many jewels I'll be getting in 50 runs. Now, in terms of investment, we are looking at a little bit about 8 divines for the total of the 50 runs. Now, of course, your atlas and your ritual tree do not have anything to do with the boss encounter. Nothing will boost the boss drops. I believe I've spoken about everything. I will leave you with some highlights, and we'll be back later on to discuss the loot. So, after 50 runs, this is what we made in terms of currency. Not a lot here. We are looking at around 3.1 divines from the stab. We dropped this nice rune that goes for about 22 exalts, 1 orb of annulment, 1 perfect exalted orb, and 1 raw divine orbs. Everything else is a few exalts. This will be rounded out to about 3.1 divines. Now, in terms of omen, we did drop 2 Sinistral Annulment, 1 Whittling, 5 Homogenizing Exaltation. These are the ones that are worth the most. And we dropped 3 of those in total, the Dextral Crystallization and the Sinistral Crystallization, and 1 Omen of Recombination. Now I have averaged out this tab to around 3,603 exalts. Of course, 2,200 exalts from the pricing of this tab comes from those 2 omens alone, and this tab will be averaged out to about 12.4 divines. Now, as you can see, if we only talk about omens, we made more than our investment just from the omens themselves. Now, of course, in this tab you did see the headhunter drops. This was insanely lucky. I don't believe you'll be getting any of this. Last 2 videos ago, I did drop a Hinekora's lock while farming expedition logbooks, and the thing is that I only have I only have how much? I only have 62% rarity on my gear. This is insanely lucky. I mean, a lock and the headhunter belt, these almost never happen with such low rarity. This is insane. Now with that out of the way, of course I will not be including this in the pricing because this would be ridiculous. We did drop 1 grand project, which is worth 1 divine. We dropped 5 diamonds, so I would guess you'd be dropping a diamond on average 1 in 10 runs. We dropped 4 armors, a few staffs. The others were mostly boots. And finally, we did drop 9 belts. Now I'll be identifying those belts and see if any of those are worth anything. But before we do that, let's see how much they're worth unidentified. As you can see, those are worth almost nothing unidentified. So let's just talk what are things in this tab worth. Of course, I got here a few rares, but I won't be including those. The tablet is worth 1 divine, and the jewels unidentified are worth 1 divine each, so a total of 5 divines. So if we average out the pricing from this tab, and this tab, we'll be looking at around 21.5 divines. Now the thing is with this farm in particular, you only need about a few seconds to finish the encounter. So 50 runs, if you don't die and do them back to back, I would say 50 runs would take you around 1 hour to complete. So let's say you sold these jewels unidentified. We'll be looking at 21.5 divines. Let's just say 20. If you average that out, we did put around 8 divines in investment. So let's say 20 minus 8 is 12. So on average, you'll be looking at anywhere between 10 to 13, maybe 15 even divines per hour, because the encounter itself is very fast and there's not a lot of extra stuff to do. You just go in, kill the boss, loot, and get out. Of course, I'm being a little bit narrow on the returns because you will be getting a lot of tiered rares. You might identify some stuff and find stuff that are worth some currency, and you can craft on them later on. So of course this will be adding to your drop pool. However, if not factoring the major RNG of rares, we'll be talking just strictly omens and a few currency drops and some diamonds. You'll be getting a pretty consistent return for your investment. Now let's take out these belts and let's ID all of them. So as you can see, we are looking for max rolls. This one right here with 2 charm slots has almost max rolls. Let's see here. I mean, this is worth about a divine, so why not? These ones right here aren't worth much. Nothing here is worth much, so as you can see. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to corrupt those belts for a chance to hit a higher rolls. Let's go ahead and buy some omens.
Oh, it's you.
Let's just buy 10. I'll leave some with me for next time.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Get some Val orbs. And this one. Oh, I corrupted this one without... Oh my god, I corrupted this one without an omen of corruption. Well, what you gotta do. Let's see what we got. Cold res, lightning res, strength. The fuck did that happen to this? Oh, it bricked. 2730. Ah, nothing worth, nothing. Nothing here is worth anything. I'm just gonna vendor all this. And sadly, the one that I had the most high hopes for, well, I corrupted it without an omen because I'm fucking stupid. Anyway, everything here is vendor trash. Now, what to do with these diamonds? Do I take the risk in identifying them? Yeah, let's just do this for some giggles. We are looking for Valpact and Walker of the Wilds. Let's go. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna get any of those, but come on, let's do this. Conduit, bad. Black Flame Covenant, bad. Oasis, bad. Ancestral Bond, bad. And Zealoth's Oath, I don't think it's worth anything. Well, this is worth about a divine. Those are worth nothing. This one, 15 exalts. Black Flame Covenant, 3 exalts. And this one right here, 3 exalts. Yeah, so sell those jewels, do not fucking gamble them. And don't forget to activate your omens to corrupt your good belts. I would suggest you farm this ritual boss because I would say it's quite profitable. On the offhand that of course you sell those, you'd not do the same mistake that I did and identify them. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment. And as always, like if you like, subscribe if you want, and thank you for watching.